I've said since probably the early 80s that the reason time goes faster as you age is that your brain is processing so much sensory information the younger you are, that perceived time has to slow down in order for your brain to process the conscious environment you have to function in while it is learning not only new things with all the senses about your environment, but about your growing body, and how to make it function properly. The older you get, your body and senses send fewer signals, and the freed brain processes less and less information. As a consequence, your brain doesn't need to spend time making sure you are extra alert to perceive everything and learn everything. When we were a toddler, your brain absorbs and applies every sensory input as to why you tripped or didn't trip. As we pass through our teens, our brains don't have to apply them quite as often, but to more and more refined skills, perceived time starts to speed up. As we get older and older, our brains start having more and more of the attitude of, "Frig it, if you don't know any of this shit by now, it's not my problem." LOL. I came up with that theory using the time really slowed down during adrenaline incidents. Things like a car accident when I saw a loaded logging truck hit the rear end of the Mustang I was in my sophomore year. I saw the impact, the rear window break, shards of glass, my glasses come off my face, I every bit of a spinning around 540 degrees as went through the air, and I could still see the blades of grass and sod. I knew exactly where my glasses were after the accident. Another time, I skied down a 20-foot tall set of slate stairs, and I talked to myself internally all the way down. Also, my senior year in high school when I somehow jumped at least a foot higher than I ever did before or after. I somehow grabbed a rebound well above the height of the rim. No idea where that moment of athletic prowess came from. It started with a pivot on the ground well before I leaped into the air. I almost fell over when I landed. LOL. In all those examples and more, my brain processor was overloaded and perceived time slowed way down so I could absorb the environment around me. When you think about the lives of high metabolism animals, and their extraordinarily high rate of metabolism, you have to wonder how long their lives are to them. Worst of all, I wonder how long winter is for them in Maine. LOL.